If you're looking for the best floor speakers, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Polk Audio T50 150-watt home theater floor-standing tower speaker. The Polk Audio T50 is the perfect floor-oriented speaker for anyone looking to save a few bucks, but still wants to build a quality home theater system. Each speaker in Polk's T-Series features a background of well-researched acoustics and the sound quality-minded construction that goes with that. The speaker arrangement offers 4 separate cones, a 1-inch silk tweeter for sparkling highs, a 6.5-inch extended throw composite driver as the main horn, as well as 2 additional 6.5-inch composite sub-bass speakers to support the low end. The cabinet comes in a sleek black oak finish and is built with acoustically inert, furniture-grade MDF to make sure that all it does is hone and project the sound forward. The look is further accentuated when you remove the front grille off to reveal the cool speaker configuration. Each unit is 7.75 x 8.75 x 36.25 inches and weighs 20.35 pounds. This thing is about as affordable as you can ask from a 6-ohm, roaring 100-watt tower speaker. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Yamaha and SF210BL floor-standing speaker. Finding lean and compact floor-standing speakers that are perfect for smaller rooms is quite a challenge. In this particular category, larger is often better, as it means more room for more powerful equipment. However, Yamaha's NSF210 Super Slim design manages to fit a great sounding budget price floor standing speaker package together that's perfect for smaller rooms. To maximize space, Yamaha squeezed in undersized drivers in order to offer something lean and small room friendly. The modern design may or may not be for you, but it certainly feels right when placed next to a flat screen TV. Yamaha's slim 41-inch tower offers dual 3/1/8-inch woofers and a 7/8-inch balanced dome tweeter, which, unfortunately, doesn't produce huge bass notes thanks to the aforementioned undersized drivers. However, given that you'll be in a small room and not looking for earth-shattering sound at this price range, the sound is more than good enough. The number 3 position is held by Polk Audio PSW 1010 powered subwoofer. It's interesting to think that a brand like Polk Audio made the best sounding spot on the list, in part because the brand is normally known for making affordable, albeit good quality consumer audio. The TC500 brings Polk into the high-end pack, though with a set of specs meant to wow any ears. There's a 1-inch silk dome tweeter that's pretty standard on most speakers of this size and variety. It's the 4 bi-laminate woofers within the tower, made of a warm, organic material that gives this thing truly impressive playback. They're all powered by a trademark dynamic balance sound tech that lets you hear full, loud sound without that unfriendly crunch of distortion. Built and braced with the solid furniture-like MDF, available in either high-gloss black piano finish or rich cherry wood, and supported further with 1/4-inch baffles. The enclosure on the TC500 complements the speakers and dampens out almost any artificial acoustic resonance. At the factory, they've optimized the frequency response range with a Clapel motor, and it's laser tested to ensure accurate performance up and down the spectrum. And it's all held up with fat, rubberized feet to make sure virtually no unwanted frequencies are transferred through to your floorboards. Next at number 4, we have Fluance Signature Series 3-way speakers. This pair of Fluance floor speakers costs a lot of cash. There's no doubt about that. But for the average buyer, if it's $1,000 for a pair, then it still falls squarely in the reasonable category, especially when you factor in the quality of the sound and the construction. There's a 1-inch neodymium balanced silk tweeter that is cooled by what the company is calling ferrofluid. The mid-range is covered by a 5-inch woven glass fiber cone that sits in its own dedicated chamber within the cabinet. Finally, the pair of 8-inch subwoofers carry a clear, commanding, decidedly undistorted kick all the way from 35 Hz, which will go perfectly with the rumble of an action movie. Now, let's talk power. These speakers operate under a sensitivity of 89 dB and have a power handling of 200 watts, though it'll be more like 90 watts on a continuous basis. They're compatible at the 8 ohm level, which is standard for home stereo, and Fluance has even engineered a rear bass port that is slightly dampened around the edges to carry the right bass resonance on the back end, without too much of a ring. Each tower is 47.24 x 10.9 x 15.4 inches. The number 5 position is held by Pioneer SBFS 52 Home Audio Andrew Jones designed floor-standing loudspeaker. With high-end features and a fan-favorite level of sound reproduction, the Pioneer SBFS 52 Andrew Jones designed floor-standing loudspeaker from Pioneer makes even high-end turntables sound a notch better. Featuring 3 5.3 woofers and a 1 soft dome tweeter, the range of the SBFS 52s is impressive for its reasonable price point. In addition, the speaker offers 130 W of power, a full range of audio frequencies, and gold 5-way binding post to keep the listening experience as smooth as possible. Visually, these are some of the best looking speakers on the market, and it is not all about the looks. The design of the SBFS 52 floor standing speaker is aesthetically more pleasing than a straightforward rectangle cabinet. This is due in part to its curved cabinet design that takes advantage of a stiffer design to reduce standing sound waves inside the cabinet. This means that whether you crank these up to fill an entire floor of the house, or just a bedroom, these Pioneer speakers crank out the perfect amount of noise for any setting. The number 6 position is dominated by Elac Debut 2.0 f5.2 floor-standing speaker. Vinyl fans who shop Elac often enjoy dynamic sound from this popular amplifier brand. The main perk of an Elac pair of speakers is the unique configuration of the tweeters and woofers, including the addition of a mid-woofer and fiber cones to project and protect each part. Often seen as a bit of a lower brand than some of its more well-known competition, this brand is no joke, and the Elac Debut 2.0 f5.2 are all the proof you need. The Elac Debut 2.0 f5.2 feature a 3-way design with a 1 cloth dome tweeter, a 5.25 woven aramid fiber cone mid-woofer, and 2 5.25 woven aramid fiber cone woofers, with a mid-woofer. Mids that make up much of the sound of an album are supported with their own speaker, leaving the woofers and tweeter their own room to focus on a larger range. The shape of the aramid fiber cones found in each woofers is designed to offer augmented stiffness and dampen characteristics over the more commonly used polypropylene or paper cones. This is intended to help achieve a smoother, extended low-frequency response, making it much more sonic at lower levels in smaller rooms like offices or bedrooms. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Cerwin-Vega SL8 2-way floor speaker. Now for a decent 2-way class option. The SL8 by Cerwin-Vega is another solid choice as far as floor-standing speakers go. It has a classically styled cabinet with a stature of 34 inches. The enclosure features a bass reflex port to ensure clarity in the low end. It has a small footprint at just 10 square inches. It features one dedicated 8-woofer team with their newly refined own brand soft dome tweeter. Between them, they cover a wide frequency response very effectively to produce well-rounded audio. The woofer is seated in a rubber surround to keep noise nominal. The tweeter is highly responsive and performs exceptionally well. There are cooling methods in place to help with high outputs. The crossover work is sophisticated, the delegation of frequencies is split optimally, and the audio has a rich abundance of dynamic detail. The number 8 position is held by Dayton Audio 652 Dual 6 1/2 2-way tower speaker pair. Next, we have an alternative from the skilled team at Dayton Audio which matches the price of the Pioneer pair. They are essentially a step up from their esteemed B652 floor standing models, which have been enhanced to provide a more capable bass response. They don't boast the triple woofers of the Pioneer models, but they are equipped with 2 dual woofers which are slightly larger in dimension at 6.5 in diameter. This increased cone surface area provides more of a sounding board for bigger, better bass production. The 2 woofers are joined by a tiny 15 soft polycarbonate dome tweeter, which incorporates a ferrofluid cooling system to enhance performance and protect against overheating at high frequency outputs. The bass is further optimized thanks to the bass reflex cabinet enclosure, which helps to prevent cancellations and ultimately deliver better clarity audio, free of distortion. Next at number 9 we have BIC Amercia Acoustech Platinum Series PL89 Tower Speaker. Back to BIC America to examine the PL89 set, which is a more comfortably priced model from their acclaimed Acoustech Platinum Series. They deliver the same rock band level decibels as the sophisticated set we opened today's reviews with, and are also a floor-standing horn speaker like their prevailing products. They are around a third of the price of the first to have a little less on board in the driver department, but are still constructed with the A1 expertise, first-class components, and tip-top tech is the superior set. They harbor dual 8 woofers for boosted bass. They have high-grade surrounds for clean audio. The mid/high range tweeter is an aluminum dome horn with neodymium magnets. It also benefits from a very advanced crossover circuitry which provides great definition and dynamics in the mid-frequency ranges. The enclosure is space-saving and features a bass-enhancing port. They are magnetically shielded and have gold-plated terminals for even finer fidelity. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Cerwin-Vega XLS28 Dual 8 3-way Home Audio Floor Tower Speaker. So we saw the perks of a pair of SL8s from Cerwin-Vega. But how do they compare to the next generation XLS series sets? The XL28 is a moderately priced model which offers up a little more than its subordinate series models. For starters, it's a dual 3-way class floor-standing speaker. It is accoutred with dual 8 high excursion woofers with cast frames and premium surrounds. They are joined by a 6.5 mid-range driver featuring cones formed with mica fiber impregnation. Finally, the highly efficient array is completed by one soft dome tweeter bolstered by a ferrofluid cooling process to facilitate the fast motion exposure. This admirable arrangement is housed in an elegant ash enclosure which has been calibrated. The superb setup ensures every part of the spectrum is catered to with care. The audio produced is high fidelity, rich with texture and crisp detail. The balance and extensive range are deftly managed by its top-notch circuitry and its high-frequency waveguide design. They are very durably built. They come in at 38 inches tall and can handle 200 watts peak power. That's all for today. We upload tech product review videos every single day. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.